Welcome to ILTV's Evening Update. I'm Natalie Twersky here with the latest news from Israel. According to a new survey, the Jewish state is a leader in the recycling of plastic bottles. Environment-conscious Israelis turned in about 61% of their bottles in 2015, amounting to a whopping 750,000 times each day. That's 2% more than the European Union, and in the US, there's only a little more than a 30% return rate. Israeli law guarantees that citizens get a cash deposit back for beverage-sized containers, but Israelis also drop off their family-sized plastic bottles and cans at recycling bins throughout the country with no financial compensation, but simply out of concern for the environment. The Yasser Arafat Museum opened up in Ramallah, focusing on the former Palestinian leader's life, along with displaying a number of his famous black and white keffiyeh head coverings. The museum also showcases other trademark belongings, including his famous sunglasses worn in 1974 while addressing the UN, his passport, and his gun. Arafat remains an icon for the Palestinian people. Despite his involvement with Israel in the Oslo peace process, Arafat is viewed as a terrorist by many Israelis. In addition to dealing with the life of Arafat, the museum also displays a century of Palestinian history, including the Nakba, which means catastrophe, used to refer to the period that led up to the 1948 creation of the State of Israel. President Mahmoud Abbas, who succeeded Arafat after his death, cut the inaugural ribbon on Wednesday evening at the West Bank. President Reuven Rivlin is to travel to India next week, as the relationship between India and Israel are strengthening at a rapid pace. During this visit, Rivlin will meet with the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the Minister of External Affairs, as well as other Indian leaders. Rivlin will also travel to Mumbai, where he will meet the representatives of India's Jewish community, and visit the Chabad house, where terrorists killed 6 people during the 2008 Mumbai terrorist attacks. Since Modi came to power, diplomatic and military relations between Israel and India have been flourishing. Next year will mark 25 years of diplomatic ties between the two democracies. A leading aide to President-elect Donald Trump says that Israel will have its best friend ever in the White House. Advisor David Friedman told the Israeli media that the hostility that often existed between Jerusalem and Washington during the Obama administration will cease to exist. Friedman is said to be a leading candidate to become U.S. ambassador to Israel. Friedman said that the first move of the new administration would be to move the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, as promised during the election campaign. That's all for now. Stay tuned on ILTV.tv for our main daily broadcast playing after this. I'm Natalie Twersky, and see you tomorrow with our morning briefing from Israel at 8 a.m. Eastern Time.